The battle for Karnataka is far from over. India's apex court will hear the Congress party's plea challenging BJP's B.S. Yediyurappa swearing in as Karnataka CM at 10:30 a.m. IST today. The court will also take up the crucial letter submitted by Karnataka CM B.S. Yediyurappa to the Karnataka governor in which he staked claim to form the government. This comes after the Congress MLAs were moved to Eagleton Resort near Bengaluru amid allegations of horse trading. Some of the JDS and Congress MLAs were also shifted to Kochi yesterday. BJP leader B.S. Yediyurappa took oath as Karnataka Chief Minister yesterday. After the apex court refused to stay his swearing-in, Yediyurappa was given 15 days to prove a majority. The BJP has 104 seats in the 224-seat strong assembly, is 8 seats short of majority. The Congress and JDS alliance has a total of 115 seats. Now, Indian politics can be entertaining at times, but mocking politicians is not a solution. Everything they do affects your life and mine. As Karnataka takes centre stage in Indian politics, we bring you this analysis. Karnataka elections have thrown the Indian democracy and its political system into the spotlight. The BJP emerged as the single largest party, but the BJP did not get the majority. The ruling Congress party lost power but formed a post-poll alliance with the regional player, the JDS. Congress and JDS stake claim to form the government. They failed. The BJP's chief ministerial candidate Yediyurappa met the governor Vajubhai Vala. Got 15 days time to prove majority on the floor of the Karnataka Assembly. Now, Yediyurappa is the Chief Minister of Karnataka with a 15-day deadline looming. It's not just that. The Congress party did nothing to stop the swearing-in of the BJP government. Congress moved the Supreme Court of India last night. 3 judges of the highest court of the land heard the Congress side of the story for several hours. The time was 5:30 a.m. IST, the same time as the sun rose in Delhi, which is 5:30 a.m. The Supreme Court refused to stay the swearing-in of Yediyurappa in Karnataka's capital, Bengaluru. But there was a catch. The matter is now sub judice. The Supreme Court has been involved and it clearly says its decision will be binding. The court will hear the matter today. The Congress party did face some uncomfortable questions in the court for petitioning judges. Attorney General Venugopal intervened in the court and asked Congress, what's the hurry? Will heavens fall if a person is sworn in the morning? The law officer further contended that everything was in the realm of speculation. What will happen if Congress waits for 15 days? One judge thought differently and asked why wait for 15 days, but the bench also observed it was preposterous to think MLAs will indulge in horse trading. Abhishek Manu Singhvi of the Congress party concluded by thanking the judges and said it is the apex of democracy if the Supreme Court can open up at 2 a.m. to provide justice. Tejaswini Yadav is the leader of RJD. It is a regional player in Bihar, and Tejaswini's father, Lalu Prasad Yadav, is now in jail for corruption. Anyway, Tejaswini's party emerged as the single largest party in Bihar elections in 2015 and formed a coalition government with Nitish Kumar. But later, Nitish Kumar switched sides, citing corruption allegations against RJD leaders and formed government with Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Bharatiya Janata Party. Tejasvi has taken cues from Karnataka. His argument now is that since his party is the largest party in Bihar, it should be invited to form the government. To that end, he has announced protests today. Similarly, Congress party emerged as the single largest party in Goa elections, but it was the BJP that formed the government. And now Congress has appealed to the Goa governor that it should be given a chance to form the government. And why? Because it is the party with the highest number of MLAs in the state assembly. The premise on which Karnataka governor invited BJP's Yediyurappa to form government in Karnataka while ignoring the claim of the Congress and JDS combined. It's important to tell you that there was a commission called Sarkaria Commission. It gave its recommendations on what should be done in the case of a fractured mandate. These recommendations were affirmed by a constitution bench of the Supreme Court in 2005. So what are these recommendations? The commission gave the order in which the governor must invite parties to form government. First preference must be given to an alliance of parties that was formed prior to elections. If it fails, the governor must invite the single largest party staking claim to form the government. The party can also show support of others, including independent lawmakers. If and after this measure also fails, the preference must be given to a post-poll alliance of parties, and all of these parties must then join the government. Lastly, there can also be provision for parties coming together to form the government. Some of the parties joining hands can give outside support. Now, about 12 years ago, back in 2006, a 7-judge constitution bench of the Supreme Court had dealt with the role of governor and the discretionary powers. The court had ruled that there is nothing wrong in post-poll adjustments and that there is no harm when two parties come together because of ideological similarity. The judgment also said clearly if a political party with the support of other political party stakes claim to form the government and satisfies the governor about its ability to form the government, the governor cannot refuse formation of the government. The governor's subjective assessment does not matter in such a situation. The court even said that the governor is not an autocratic political ombudsman. We hope we have been able to put things in perspective for you as political drama engulfs Goa, Bihar, Mizoram, Manipur. Thanks to a fractured mandate in Karnataka, the governor has acted the single largest party. The BJP has already formed the government. It is unclear how Yediyurappa will prove his majority on the floor of the House. He has 15 days to do it. Meanwhile, Congress is now on a mission to challenge the BJP. The charges of horse trading are flying thick and fast. In case Yediyurappa fails to prove majority, the governor will have to invite the post-poll alliance of Congress and the JDS. If Yediyurappa does prove the majority, allegations of horse trading will gain momentum. And let's not forget, the Supreme Court of India is hearing Congress petition today. Little doubt, then Karnataka is now the political hot potato, and the fight for the next big election, the 2019 general elections for the central government, has become very, very ferocious.